Hello, I'm Carrie Bonnet, Executive Function Coach and veteran teacher, and welcome to my Brain Boost series. One quick, practical strategy to help your student get things done without extra stress. In each video, I share something small you can try right away, something that supports motivation, planning, and follow through. Let's jump into today's tip. Today's Brain Boost is all about dopamine and how we can use it to help students get started on non-preferred tasks. In my one-on-one coaching sessions, I talk a lot about dopamine. It's often known as the brain's feel-good chemical, and it plays a really big role in motivation and the brain's reward system. Our brains are wired to seek out behaviors that release or create dopamine. When we do something enjoyable, like playing a game, laughing with friends, scrolling on our phones, we get a big dopamine boost. We feel good, and our brain wants more of that. The challenge is that many of the things students need to do, like homework, studying, or chores, don't actually create that same level of reward. So, what can we do? We can actually teach our brain to earn dopamine while doing those non-preferred tasks. Sometimes my students and I call it tricking our brain to earn dopamine. Here's the simple 3-step process I use with clients. First, step 1, set a goal, big or small. Usually we're looking at small goals together. Second, make sure the goal is achievable. This part is really important. The brain has to believe, I can do this. If the task feels too big or overwhelming, then it's much harder to start. In that case, we break it into smaller pieces. The third step then is to make sure there is proof that the goal was completed. Let me give you an example. If the goal is do a math assignment, we first ask, is this actually achievable right now? If the answer is no, we shrink the goal. Maybe it becomes do the first 2 math problems. Once that goal is met, we want some kind of visible or tangible proof, sometimes even audible. We'll talk about that in a minute. That's why checking something off a to-do list feels so satisfying. It's also why some digital platforms celebrate with sounds or animations when an assignment is submitted. Even something simple, here's the audible part, like hearing a timer go off, can signal to your brain, you did it. That moment creates a small dopamine reward. And over time, those small rewards start to build momentum. The goal here isn't just to get one task done, it's actually to make it easier for the brain to start the next task and the next one after that. So if your student is struggling to get started, try this. Set a small, achievable goal and make sure there's a clear way to see that it's been completed. It's a simple shift, but it can make a big difference in motivation. I'll be back next time with another brain boost. If you enjoyed this tip, you should definitely grab my free resource, a task initiation toolkit. You can find it at carriebonnet.com/toolkit. Thanks for watching.